We've got a little BTS for you today, a behind the scenes of me photographing my new collection, Echoes of Old. I wanted this photo shoot to be romantic and classic and nostalgic and all the things, but I was limited. So what I did was I went and got some faux greenery. This right here is a garland from Michael's, and however, it is very pretty, especially on this beautiful urn. The little fronds kept on falling off, so needless to say, this will be going back, but it did look good in the pictures. And then at Hobby Lobby, I went just not a week ago and saw these beautiful weeping cedar, I think that's what they're called. And by the time I went back, they were almost all gone. I got 2. So I found these little picks that had pine cones and berries and everything with them. And I thought they were just as beautiful and kind of did like a 3-in-1 punch for impact. And I put them in these beautiful urns. I got these at an antique mall couple years back, $40 each. I thought they were a steal because usually they are like $100 or more. And then I've been slowly collecting some books here and there. So some of these I've had for a while, and others I've just acquired. Fun fact though, I was at Home Goods recently and they were selling antique books wrapped in ribbon for like $15 for like a 3-stack. I couldn't believe it. What a genius little move, whoever their sourcing department is. I like to see more of that in Home Goods. So this is another thing that I got last year while antiquing this little horse. I think it was antiquing. I get antiquing and thrifting kind of sometimes mangled in my brain. But anyways, I thought he was adorable. And I wanted to bring a little bit of festive fun to his neck. So I just used this little bit of velvet ribbon. And I'm trying to hang this up, and I don't think the hanger is current, or it's facing the other way. So we're going to have a little bit of an intermission here to change the hardware, which I always drag my feet on because I love the old hardware. But I got this box of goodies from Amazon, and it comes with a variety of different hangers. I love these little comb hangers the best because they're easy to install. They come with the little screws, and they'll go into the wood really easily. You don't need a power tool or anything. You just need to have a screwdriver and take some patience to get it in there. And then I just need to remove the old hardware. It had this beautiful old twine string on the back of it and these big hook and eye loops, but it was hanging portrait style, so it's not what I need right now. And the loops for the hanger were so big that they kind of didn't let me hang it up. When I'm photographing and not sure if this is the frame, I always just use tape to secure the painting in there. So now let's go back to the photo shoot. We've got our urns all full of goodies, and now we've got our painting inside our frame. I think I'm going to do a class on how to light for a photo shoot. It's something that will take a little bit longer to go through and to explain, but I think it would be helpful because creating that romantic lighting so that your art can be seen in the best light possible, I think really helps to set the tone and convey to your audience what you're trying to do. Now, this is Miss Primrose, and I got this ironstone picture from an antique mall for really good, I think it was like $40, because it had this big gash in it. So if you really, ironstone is very expensive too. These are the weeping cedar that I wanted to get a bunch of, but by the time I went back, these two were the only ones they had. So what I did, before I get ahead of myself, the picture the big ironstone vase, if you find something with a flaw, you can get it for a good deal, is what I was going for when I was telling you that. But back to the faux greenery. So I had the two, and I didn't really want to get different kinds of greenery to go with it. So I found these green hydrangeas that were just gorgeous, I thought. And I thought it was a good mix of texture. So that's where I landed on this one. And to accompany it, I'm going to just put the books back in, but I'm going to set them up rather than lay them and stack them up. Now here's another cutie I got from, I believe, a thrift store. And I have a thing for cast iron, and he is cast iron. I believe he's like a doorstop. I'm not sure. But I thought he needed a little festiveness too. So I have this beautiful ribbon, this green ribbon, and I just tied it in a double bow and gave him a little bit of spunk. He could use a little bit of dusting, but I didn't bother because nobody's going to see it in the photos. So here's Miss Primrose. This is one of 3 frames I have available for these, but I will be selling the collection unframed unless you contact me and ask for a price on the framing. But here she is, Miss Primrose. I just kind of threw the rest of the photo shoot in here willy-nilly. I did a whole bunch of different setups, but I didn't think it was different enough to like warrant a whole video section on it. I love this little black urn. I'm in search for, I only have one of them, and I wish I had 2, but I challenged myself here because I usually have a symmetrical setup, and so this asymmetrical setup was really challenging me, but I think I really liked it, and I want to challenge myself to do it more often because I like the way this came out. It's simple yet striking. And then this was another challenge. I wanted to use a different dresser. I don't have bookshelves, which I wish I did because I think I would love to do a photo shoot on a bookshelf, even though that would probably be a nightmare to light and get right. This is the closest thing I have to a bookshelf, and I put the little tree back in this urn with the garland, which I think looked really well. I think the tree being alive made the garland look alive. I love these little squirrels. I got these recently at Marshall's for like $8. I think they're so cute. Now, Hearth in Hand. I got these at Target for a bargain, but they reminded me of why I don't use taper candles, because they're hard to get them to stay in these little candelabras, and once you light them, it's terrifying. I did use aluminum foil to secure them in there, but I didn't have very much because I don't use aluminum foil on a normal basis. So needless to say, I was watching them every moment that they were lit because they terrified me that they were going to fall out and start the house on fire, which would be terrible. But yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering if that's the reason for most house fires these days. Now, I didn't think that this photo shoot was successful for photos, but I did like it for video. I thought it was very romantic and fun, and I loved the shape of these candles and the candelabras. I thought they were very whimsical but classic, a little take on your modern day candelabras. I love the organic nature of them. They're very striking. But yeah, I think I'm going to stick with my votives going forward. You just light them, put them in a little cup, and they're out in 2 hours, and there's no stress of burning the house down. So the next thing I'm going to show you is the flat lays I did. I wanted to have some really natural looking flat lays. I've used a piece of linen fabric that I had, and these are the same weeping cedar picks that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I'll show you at the end, I show you the pictures. I didn't take them in landscape, so they're a little funky, but they work. There are places where time lingers, where a soft wind carries the scent of hay, and light settles gently on the hills before the evening falls. These paintings were born from that kind of stillness. Echoes of Old is a collection of landscape paintings in oil, stories told in color and light, inspired by the quiet beauty of the countryside and the romantic mood of the Dutch masters. Each piece captures a fleeting moment, a path that leads home, a farmhouse waiting beneath the clouds, a woman standing in the fields as though listening for someone's return. As I painted, a story began to unfold. The story of Miss Primrose, a young artist living in the country long ago. Her days were filled with small rituals: painting in the garden, walking in the fields, and sending little painted letters to someone she could not name. Whether real or imagined, her spirit seems to echo through these landscapes, gentle, hopeful, and a little mysterious. This collection is for those who find beauty in the quiet things, the play of the shadow on the old white house, the curve of the road leading nowhere fast, the comfort of knowing that love and light have their own way of finding us again. Each painting is an original 8x10-inch oil on panel, signed and sealed with clear wax. I also have a few antique frames, 3 to be exact, and it's first come, first serve, so if you are interested in one of these beautiful wooden frames, just reach out to me, contact me through my website, janlakey.com. I will have a holiday sale on these coming up. I will launch them November 28th, 2025, and I'll have a Black Friday 20% off from the 28th to December 10th. So visit janlakey.com to find out more information about these paintings. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for watching. And please share this with anybody you know that might be interested. Your support means everything to me and my small business. So thank you so much. And I hope you have a blessed holiday.